Walker coming off his first AAA home. One down. Next up for the Comets, Michael Ciani. Left field getting pretty deep. That one's back there, and it one-hops the wall. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. That's a swing to be proud of for sure. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Swing and a high fly to left. Tracks it down for the out, and there's one down. What an effort he put in on that play. Covered a ton of ground and saved extra bases with the catch. On the mound, he might want to take a second before throwing this next pitch to give him a break, and that is a base hit. Gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the left fielder, Walker. Homered last night, added another hit as well. On the ground, and that one finds its way through. So one on now with one away.
Nice. I see you working.
He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. Ward over to second. Outstanding play. Inning over. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Walker. 1 for 2.
Number 24.
And a big swing and a miss. Oklahoma City leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got it! Wow, what a grab for the... And here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. 0-1 now. And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Walker up now with his team trailing. This offense needs a spark, so big AB here. Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. That one is gone. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. Always great to see a player as locked in as he was in this one. Every at-bat felt like an opportunity to see him deliver. Walker with a blend of 2 on and Walker went yard in his most recent game. On 0-1, the delivery. A laser into the outfield. And that is out number 3. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, James Tibbs III. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. This one swung on, hit very well, way back there, and out of here. An absolutely titanic shot. 3rd home run of the season.
Now batting.
1 down. Now at the dish, Michael Ciani.
Michael Ciani.
Line drive, and it's caught. will hit next.
Turn, drive him in.
Ripped into the outfield. That's a base hit. One run comes in. Another comes in to score. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. What a treat to watch him swing the bat lately. He's making great contact like he did right there. Here's the third baseman,
Now
Dustin
batting,
Harris.
Third baseman.
Runner at second here and one away.
Harris.
In the dirt, but blocked. And he delivers. On the ground to third, Hernandez. Throw to first in time. Next up for the Knights, Everson Pereira. Man at second with 2 down. Grounder to third, Hernandez.
Get down!
Tosses to first. That stops the bleeding. Walker digs in now. Already a homer for him in this one. Well struck, right field.
Go, ball, go.
Back there. And you can forget it. It's another long ball in this game. 4th home run of the season. His second of the
Now
night.
batting, the left fielder.
So 2 down.
Number
Digging in for the
24.
Knights, Walker. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. It's another long ball in this game. Home run number 5 on the season. That's home run number 3 of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-2. Just an impressive show of power from him in this ballgame. He is a menace in the batter's box. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Walker went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. The batter now, Kike Hernandez. The 0-1. Deep fly, left field. Gets there, got it. Runner tags at second. In safely at third with 1 out. Walker
Batting
steps
7,
in now.
the left
Bases
fielder,
clear,
number
2 down.
24.
Looking to get something going here. Ripped, but it curls foul. Walker blasted off 3 times in his last game. In the air, out towards right center, George on the move to the alley and makes the catch. Top 4 with the Comets at the dish. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hammered down the line and now maybe extra bases. He turns and heads for second. That's a leadoff double. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and
Now
moseying
batting,
right
the
along
left
to set up a
fielder,
chance at the
number
cycle.
24.
Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Walker, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. Hard ground ball, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners with 1 out. Now it's the
Now
right
batting,
fielder,
right
Everson
fielder,
Pereira.
Everson Pereira.
Runner!
First offering, and the runner goes. Base hit, and a run comes in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. And he wasn't swinging for the downs there, but that was some really solid contact. That's a swing young hitters should try to emulate. Now a flare into the outfield. Base hit and a run in to score. Here's the throw.
Easy
Safe. Comes through with the RBI. That one wasn't quite on the sweet spot, but he managed to punch it into the outfield and get a base hit. That's the kind of knock that comes from staying true to your mechanics and following through every time. It's the Large Lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. And there's one away. Now the left fielder, Walker, 1 for 3.
The left fielder, number 24.
Kasparius getting back to it out there. Liner right at him in center. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to... This wasn't his best game ever, but he definitely helped them in the win. Nice job. Walker, fresh off an incredible series. Next up for the Knights, Walker, showing some real power recently. 5 homers in the last 5 games. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. Wastes no time on this one. 6th homer of the season. At the plate, Nathan Lucas.
The left fielder, number 38, Nathan Lucas.
0-2, and the delivery. And a base hit.
Relay.
Around first, hustling for 2. The throw in. Tagged out easily at second, and he'll be kicking himself. 1 away. Runner at second, 1 away. Now the left fielder, Walker. He's already homered in this ballgame.
Hey, big moment. Here we go.
Swings and he mashes it. A soaring drive to left, and this ball is out of here. An absolutely titanic shot. 7th homer of the year. His second of the night.
Rafael.
So 2 down. Digging in for the Bisons, Rafael Lantigua. Harris. There with plenty of time. Inning over. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning. Jose Barrios. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul. Barrios, multi-time All-Star. He throws a sinker, a slurve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in a cutter. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. That one is gone. A towering blast. 8th home run of the season. That's home run number 3 of the game.
The batter, the left fielder, number 24.
Belted to left. He's gonna touch them all. This one is way gone. It's another long ball in this game. 9th homer of the year, 4th homer of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2. These hitters are feeling it right now. 5 homers in this ballgame. absolutely
Nathan.
torching the ball.
Lucas.
Line drive, and it's caught. Thrown not in
Oh,
time at
he's in
second
there.
to double up the runner. Great hustle to get back.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder,
number
Walker,
24.
and he sits on the precipice of history, having already hit 4 homers in this one and looking for number 5 right here. No major leaguer has ever hit 5 homers in a single game. So this is beyond remarkable and a special moment for everyone watching this game right now. Baldwin leading off first with 1 gone. That one hammered but pulled foul. Wallops this one out towards right center. That's down, 1 hops off the wall. And here comes the runner. The relay. It's offline and the run scores. And they're up by 4.
Now batting. The center fielder.
And now the
Tristan
center fielder, Tristan Peters.
Now he doesn't want any part of you. Let's go.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Now it's the second baseman, Riku Nishida.
Runner, runner,
And
runner.
the runner takes off for third.
Good here, good here. You're right here.
Tosses to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Opposing pitchers will want to take note of how he performed in this one. If he puts together games like this frequently, he won't be at this level for long.
Now pitching for Charlotte.
So they turn to their
Number-
closer, RJ Schreck, now at the plate. 0 for 3, a flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. On the ground to short. That's the ball game. Walker with some outstanding relief work in the win. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. The best relievers come out of the pen with focus and resolve, and they get the job done. That's exactly what he did for him in this win. Today's game is brought to you by Sudsy Susie's Body Wash, offering new scents like oak, rhubarb, and floor polish. Top half of the second from Buffalo. And this one lifted to left. It's carrying. And there's 1 away. 1 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Walker. Flied to left the first time. We're in the 4th inning, no score.
All right, round
That
it here,
one
round it.
ripped for a base hit down the line. He turns and heads for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily. 1 out
The
and a
batter,
runner
the
at
third
second.
baseman,
Digging in for the
Dustin
Knights, Dustin Harris.
Harris.
In the dirt, but blocked. The left-handed batter waits, and that drops in for a strike. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. He came to the plate with a chance to put him ahead, but he went down looking. 2 down and a runner at second base. The batter now, Riku Nishida. Hard ground ball, base hit, headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single,
Now
1-0.
batting, the center fielder, Victor.
Next up for the Bisons,
Arias.
Victor Arias. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. And that ends the inning. Moving on. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Walker. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's back there. And it's gone. Wastes no time on this one. Home run number 10 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. He's been on an upward trend at the plate recently. A lot of good at-bats. And when you start stringing them together, the front office definitely takes notice. So 2 down. Coming up to the dish for Buffalo, Juan Yepez. And that's a base hit. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. Bashes this one to deep left center. It's got a chance, and that one hops the wall. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. Every time he steps in the box these days, it's appointment viewing. You don't want to miss a single swing because he's just locked in. The 0-1 offering. And this one kicks away from the catcher.
Go, 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 slide, slide.
Tag, and he's safe. Into third on the wild pitch. Hit hard on a line. And makes the catch. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly. And they take a 3-run lead. Not your everyday sac fly there. He smoked that one, but it just couldn't find a safe landing spot. Every time up, he was a threat. And that's a big piece of why they got the win. Impressive showing for sure. Walker currently on a 10-game hitting. So 2 down. And now the right fielder, R.J. Schreck. And there's a hit. Around first and heading for second. Here comes the throw. There's the tag. They get the out, and that's the inning. Next up for the Knights, Walker. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. And that one fouled off. 1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a long drive to left field. He can admire this one. It's out of here. That was certainly a moonshot. The 11th of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0. And he extends that nice hitting streak another game with that swing. He looks really locked in. Clearly, he's not just stringing singles together during this streak.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
This one high and twisting down the left field line. That's pretty deep. And gone! Another homer. The 12th of the season, 2nd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. To my eye, he looks really comfortable hitting recently. Seeing the ball well, looks confident, and he is punishing every mistake pitch he sees. Ripped, but it curls foul. And the 0-1 now. Swing and a drive. It's back there. And that one hops the wall. It's a double, 3-hit ball game. What a treat to watch him swing the bat lately. He's making great contact like he did right there. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. William Bergoya digs in now. Hit on the ground to the right side.
You're here, you're here, you're here.
Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. So digging in, Walker. So far, he's 3 for 3 with a double and a couple of homers. Base hit. They fire it in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Now it's the shortstop, William Bergoya.
Hey, no one better, huh?
Yepes slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And here's the catcher, Brennan Valenzuela. Dunks one into left.
3-3-3. Relay.
Lead runner stops at second. First and second, 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Javon Ward. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. In the air to left.
3-3.
Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Walker really excelled in this game, helping lead them to the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. Walker, fresh off an impressive 2 home runs. This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. Top half of the second from Buffalo. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Well struck, out to left. That one hops against the fence. That's a leadoff double. So up next, Dustin Harris.
The third baseman, Dustin Harris.
0-2, here's the pitch. That's a strikeout looking. Buckler of a backdoor breaking ball for strike 3. Tristan Peters getting ready to hit.
Here we go, clutch up for us here.
In the dirt, but kept it close. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tags the runner. On to the bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Josh Kasevich. And a base hit right there. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Swings and lifts this one deep to left. Forget it. It's gonna be long gone. An absolutely titanic shot. 13th homer of the season.
Number 24.
That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single. 4-3, they take the lead.
Now
First and second with one away. Digging in for the Knights, Dustin Harris. And they're all loaded up. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Here's the center fielder, Tristan Peters.
Tristan Peters.
Here we go, I need you right here.
1-2 offering. Bounces it to the left side.
You're up.
It's there for the out. Runner scores from third. Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, Everson Pereira.
Right here.
Here's the 2-2. In the dirt, but blocked. Runners stay put, but it's a full count now. Runners on the bases with 2 already across. We're in the top of the 5th inning. This to third. A dive. Nice stop. Throws to first. Nicely done for the out. And now the DH, Javon Ward. Liner, base hit.
Hit me. Relay.
He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a 3-bagger. He's in there. And that one must feel a little extra special given his struggles over the last 10 games or so. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. Hammers this one in the air, deep to left center. This one's gonna carry. It's out of here. A towering blast. 14th of the year, his 2nd of the night. And they add to their lead. It's 6-3. At this point, I have to say he's a batter they should avoid right now. Homers are starting to pile up for him, and I wouldn't be surprised if it continued. This one deep in the air to left. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they cut the lead to 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 24.
Foul ball there. Lee, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2021. On 0-1, the delivery. That one ripped into right center. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, 2nd of the day. No question he's feeling it right now at the plate. Every swing he takes, you better hold your breath because it feels like something big will happen. Runner at 2nd with 2 down. High in the air, out to right, and that'll do it. Walker was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. Walker, fresh off an impressive. Next up for the Knights, Walker. 5 for 5 yesterday. A fun watch in that one. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. And he extends that nice hitting streak another game with that swing. He looks really locked in. Clearly, he's not just stringing. Base hit. 1 run is in. Hot shot. Can't knock it down. They extend their lead as the runner scores from 2nd. Oh, caught up in a rundown. And he's got no chance. He's out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Javon Ward. And 1-2. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. That fastball was very hittable, but the swing just a touch too early. Pitcher needs to adjust. Swing and a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. That one hops against the fence. Throw comes in, runner stops. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Digging in for the Knights, Riku Nishida.
Second baseman, Riku Nishida.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. 1 away. 1 out and a runner at 2nd. Coming up to the dish for Charlotte, Everson Pereira. 1-2 now. Here's a fly to left. Gets there, got it. Throws to 2nd, throw behind the runner, and doubled off. Next to hit, Walker. Already a homer for him in this one. Hard hit left side. Jump throw. And they get the out. Now the left fielder, Walker. He's already homered in this ballgame. And that one fouled off. This one's hammered to left center. Well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double as 2 runs score on the play. So digging in, Riku Nishida. And the pitch. And a soft liner to first. That's caught for the out. I'm sure he's feeling frustrated after he came away empty on that line out, but the odds are good he'll get plenty more hits if he keeps hitting it like that. Let's see if he gives him anything to swing at here. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting.
Stepping to the plate for Charlotte, William Bergoya. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. Now at the dish, the third baseman, number 8. Popped up. Lantigua settles under this one and makes the catch as they escape the bases-loaded jam. 2 runs in the inning, but they... Walker was fantastic in the win. Collected 4 hits, one of them a home run. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.